I'm Georgie, and today I'm going to guide you through a short sequence to release through the thoracic spine. So if you'd like to come to child's pose, bringing the knees wide, big toes together, and just allowing the hips to sink down towards the heels. Maybe your head rests on the ground, maybe it doesn't. And just settling in here for a few breaths. You might notice the ribs rising and falling with every inhale and exhale. And maybe the hips gently sink down towards the heels with every exhale. Just noticing your breath here. On your next inhale, gazing up and then walking your hands over to the right, settling in for a side stretch. You might like to stay here, or you might like to stack your left hand on top of the right hand. Just settling in for a couple of breaths. Breathing all the way into the side body, into the left side. Inhale back to center and exhale over to the left. Again, you might like to stack the right hand on top of the left hand and just breathe here. Feeling the ribs expand with every inhale and allowing the heels to sink down with every exhale. And inhaling back to center and allowing the head to rest down just for another breath. You might begin to notice this area of the thoracic spine. Next inhale, reaching forward, coming up to tabletop, knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Just finding some natural movement here, so whatever feels good for you, maybe rocking the hips back and forward, maybe moving gently through the neck, and then finding a nice steady position in the center, moving into a few rounds of cat and cow. On your inhale, gaze lifts, belly drops, chest comes forward. Exhale, pressing the mat away, arching through the spine, tucking your chin. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, rounding through the spine, tucking your tailbone under. Warming up the spine. And now come to a seated position, so you can sit either in easy seat with the legs crossed or on your knees, whichever is most comfortable for you. Inhale, reach up, find length through your spine. Exhale to the left for a twist. Pressing your left hand down into the mat, continuing to find length in your spine. And trying to twist from the torso rather than from the neck. Just noticing your breath here. And then taking a little counter twist very gently to the other side. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale over to the right. Find length through the spine. Using your hands for support. Noticing how the thoracic spine is feeling, so the upper spine area. Just continuing to breathe here. And then finding your little counter twist on the other side. Coming back to center, taking a breath. And now we'll be moving into thread the needle, so coming to tabletop, knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Pressing into the mat, finding a sense of stability. Inhale, reach up with your right hand. Exhale, thread your hand through, coming down to the mat. Maybe extending that left hand forward, or you can keep it beside your face for support, whichever feels best. And just breathing here. Nice long breaths. Maybe noticing the ribs expand. And on your next inhale, pressing your left hand into the mat, opening for the twist and coming back to tabletop. Taking a breath in the center before we move to the other side. Inhale, reaching up to the left, and exhale, threading that hand through, bringing your face down to the mat. Maybe extending that right hand out straight, or maybe keeping it beside your face for a bit more support. Breathing here, noticing what your hips are doing. Inhale, pressing that right hand back into the mat, reaching up for a twist and coming back to center. Bringing the knees wide, dropping the hips back, finding extended child pose again. And tuning into your breath. Maybe bringing your awareness to this upper area of the spine, noticing how it's feeling now. You can rest in Shavasana for a few minutes if you've got time. Allow the practice to settle in and hit like and subscribe and let me know how you went.